Hi guys, and welcome back to In Sherry's Opinion. This story is going to be a little sensitive, and I'm going to try and do my best to keep it as professional as I can. This one is, and I'm reading the news article as I tell this story. An Oklahoma grandmother is facing murder charges after her 3-year-old granddaughter was found deceased in a trash can. According to press release from Oklahoma City Police Department, officers arrived at the home of Becky Ann Vreeland, 60 years old, on Tuesday afternoon, and this is not this past Tuesday. Hopefully I can get a date in here somewhere. Upon arrival, officers were told there was a deceased child at the residence. The press release states, officers found the body of a 3-year-old Riley Nolan in the residential trash receptacle at the home. The child's body had obvious signs of trauma. Authorities are investigating when Riley was placed into the trash can. The child had been deceased for a period of time. Master Sergeant Gary Knight tells KFOR-TV it had not just happened. Vreeland, who had recently taken custody of the child, was arrested at the scene. And all of this information that I'm reading from is coming from People magazine. People confirm through online records that Vreeland has been charged with first-degree murder and child neglect. She has been being held without bond, as she has not yet entered a plea, and online records do not reflect an attorney authorized to speak on her behalf. News of the child's death has devastated Vreeland's neighborhood. The next-door neighbor, Marcia Branham, told KFOR-TV that she wished she had done more to help the situation. I could have been more assistance for her if she was having trouble. Brennan told the station that that kind of shocks me. I don't understand, because she seemed like a hard-working grandmother, and I could hear her playing with the children in the backyard. I wished I had paid more attention. Okay. Oklahoma City KAKE says the father of the 3-year-old girl who was found deceased in the trash can earlier this week said the biggest regret was him not being able to protect his daughter. Nolan told KOCO he was released from jail Tuesday, went home and found his daughter's body at the South Oklahoma City home. Police said Riley Nolan's body showed obvious signs of trauma. Whenever we ended up whenever we ended up finding her, she was in the recycling bin on the side of the house, Kyle Nolan said. When I heard the details of what had happened, I just couldn't imagine, because my main thing was I hoped that she didn't suffer. And then to hear the details and just know that she did, the father had said. The 3-year-old little girl who had recently been found deceased inside of a trash can at her grandmother was arrested on complaints of first-degree murder and child neglect. Riley's mom and dad were both in jail on child neglect charges. When the little girl was killed, I pray this baby is free of pain and is being comforted in the Creator's loving embrace. Nolan was in jail on neglect charges, and that's the father. From August, or I guess since, so he'd been in there for quite a while, almost a year. His fiancée, Janice Smith, Riley's mother, was in jail for those charges. I guess both of them. Okay. She appeared in court on Thursday and pled guilty. The judge sentenced her to 90 days in jail and probation. 90 days in, the judge sentenced her to 90 days in jail and probation. And she hopes Riley's death will help take steps to make changes. Okay, I don't understand. Kyle Nolan said, and this is the father, he hopes to regain custody of his remaining children. Oh boy. Oh boy. Really? Oh my goodness. I'll do anything in the world for them, he says. He said he left the children in the custody of their grandmother, Becky Vreeland. He said he believed she could take better care of them, but now she's in jail on suspicion of first-degree murder and child neglect. Boy. She is in Cleveland's county jail. Ugh. That is all I have on that so far. But I will keep up with this. And since I'm in Oklahoma, I thought it was important for me to cover Oklahoma cases. And I also, in case you haven't noticed, if you don't follow me, I've kind of switched things up a little bit, and I'm doing more shorter videos. But leave me your comments. Subscribe if you haven't. I have a lot of other things that I'm coming up with here. Cases that I'm doing. I do want to be covering Oklahoma cases. in cases of Native American people. So give me a like, please. Subscribe if you haven't. And both of those things are free. So leave me your comment. I would love to hear your opinions, what you want to hear about, and love on them little ones. Okay? Be nice. Be kind to each other. And thank you for watching. Good night.